Now it's going live on YouTube. So tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell everybody that we are live on YouTube now. This is so annoying. I'm so sorry. But I guess it's technical difficulties on the first day. So it is what it is. So let the people know who have not, maybe they don't have Instagram or they're not on Instagram, that we are on YouTube live and we are drinking get their drinks because we only got a little bit of time left. I'm not even gonna lie. We're not here all night, y'all. Okay, I got things to do. But anyway, back to Help Me Charli. I gotta take a drink for this one. All right. So my man comes to me and he basically expresses that he started dating this girl. He's a 30. Okay, so let me give you the background. He's a 36-year-old man, African American descent. African American, I think. Yeah, let's just say African American descent. And he is. He told me basically that he started dating this girl maybe about 6 months ago, and he thought he found the one. Like he was very excited. It was like a breath of fresh air for her. They got along. He thought she was freaking beautiful. She had a good head on her shoulders, according to him. Like she was, not like these insta hoes out here. She really had something going on for her. Her body was banging. She had a great career, no kids. He don't have no kids. He's like, this is the one. Okay. He was very hyped and very excited about their relationship. Things have been going good. He said that she told him maybe a couple months ago that she was going on a girls trip. And so she was supposed to be going on this girls trip. She was really kind of reluctant, wasn't sure if she was going to go on this girls trip, according to him. And he kind of like encouraged her and said, like, let's go. You should go. You work hard. You have a lot, to like that you're stressed about. Like, go enjoy yourself. So she goes on the girls trip. So she comes back from the girls trip. Everything was great. They, kissed, had welcome home sex, like, most of us do. And then maybe about a week later or two, maybe a couple weeks later after the trip, he goes on Instagram and he sees his new girl tagged in these photos that she sent him on the girls trip by another man. So he starts doing more research, digging and digging and digging. And it seems like, not seems, but he figures out that she did not go on a girls trip. She went on a trip, all right, but with another man. Now, according to him, let's call him Max. According to Max broke all the way down. Max was so devastated, he couldn't believe it. He felt like his dreams were shattered, essentially, by this situation. He felt like she lied to him. It was deception. It was all the above. He didn't even care who this guy was originally. He was just pissed that she freaking went on this trip with a man, another man, and we're together. This is his words. And we're together. Sorry, not to laugh. For 6 months, all right, y'all. Keep that in mind. 6 months. So he said, he was a little pissed, obviously, and not a little pissed, a lot of pissed. And he just really didn't know what to do. According to him, like, he wanted to dead it, but he wasn't really sure how to move forward because he was triggered. And this is what his stance was. He was very much triggered because his previous girlfriend had cheated on him. Now, according to him, he's not a cheater. That's not how he functions. When he's with somebody, he's with somebody, And so he's not that type of person. But again, 6 months, y'all. All right. I want to hear y'all comments. What's y'all thoughts about that? So basically, my question to y'all, and I'm going to answer the question as well in my therapeutic stance. Is she wrong for going on a girls trip? Obviously, she's probably wrong not the girls trip, but going on a trip with another guy. Obviously, she's wrong for lying. So let's put that to the side. We already know that. But if this trip was planned in advance, let's say this trip was planned like a year ago, and she ended up going on this trip with another guy, And now this obviously very much hurt him. This hurt my man, Max. He was pissed about it. The question is, should he try to make this work? Or should he just, nope, shorty, you out here. I'm good off you. Or should he really kind of like see where this relationship is going? Like, damn, you fucked up, but it is only 6 months. What do y'all think? All right, let's vote. Red, green, yellow. Okay. So hold on, let me read some of these comments. All right. So girls trip with the face. Yes, that's girls trip. Bull paid the whole thing. No, she a lie and she'll do it again. Okay, so I'm seeing a bunch of my angels on here, but I'm not seeing. Let's vote, angels. Okay, so here's the vote. Put a green heart or circle or whatever's green. Like just post. Okay, let's vote. Put a green heart if he should very much recognize, like, oh man, she fucked up. Things happen. Let's try to make this work. And let's talk about this. Let's figure this out. Like, it's kind of early in the relationship. Everybody kind of fucks up early in the relationship, which I'm gonna get to in a second. Let's move forward though. I want to work on this. Let's talk about this. And that's a green heart. Like, everybody makes mistakes. You're forgiven of the situation. Let's move forward. Put a green heart if you feel like he should really try to push through on this relationship. Again, he thought she was the one when he first met her. Body banging. She had a good head on her shoulder. No kids. Y'all know how hard it is to find somebody out here with no kids in our 30s. I got a kid, and I'm telling you that. Okay? It's hard. So, again, she has no kids. She's no issues. She has a good job. She takes care of herself. She don't necessarily ask for no, money or nothing like that. She's an independent woman, even though that's a fallacy, but we'll talk about that again another day. So give me a green heart. I told you, his heart is into this situation right now. Give me a green heart if he should go forward. Give me a yellow heart if he should take some pause and just be like, hold up. That's some bullshit. I don't know about this. You know what? I need to take a few steps back. Let me sit in this, maybe, by myself. Let me take a few days, a few weeks even. Like, let me just think about this, because what you told me was that's a hurt piece. Give me a yellow heart or a yellow sign if that is something that maybe he needs to take some pause in this situation. Okay. Give me a red heart if he needs to cut that bitch off. All right. Like, no, girl, I'm good. I'm done. I'm over you. I can't do it with you. You definitely going to, do it again. It's a heartbreak. I can't deal with that heartbreak no more. I'm sorry. I'm good. Give me a yellow heart. A red heart if he should clip it. If he should cut it off. I'm seeing all red hearts right now. Well, I see only two people voting. Okay, guys, hello. Green for a go. All steams ahead. You know what? Shit happens. We can move forward, baby. We can get this going. Again, put yourself in the shoes. No judgment here, okay? Put yourself in their shoes. Put yourself in their shoes. This is our therapeutic moments. So no judgment. Not. You should that. Put yourself in his shoes. He thought she was the one. Maybe we've been there. Maybe we haven't been there. But this was a great catch. This was like a big ass salmon catch. Like, oh my God, I can't throw this joint back in the water. Not salmon, tuna. A big tuna catch. I can't put this in the water. This is too much. This is game fish. I can't put that back in. I'm gonna lose out. I might go back and catch a little Milo and shit if I leave this situation. Tell me, do you think, I'm gonna repeat it? I'm gonna give a quick synopsis for our new people that join. So basically, this is our segment called Help Me, Charli. And I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis. 36-year-old man really loves She farm raised. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. 36-year-old male just recently got into a relationship 6 months ago with a new woman. Hey. With a new woman. He thought she was the one. He thought she was it. She has a good head on her shoulders, body banging, beautiful person, beautiful inside and out, according to him. She has her own job, has her own thing, no kids. No kids. I'm not even gonna lie. That's like an essay. Oh, I got kids and I'm saying that. But anyway, no kids. Right. So it's a fresh start. Fresh start. This is what he wanted. She wants to go on this girls trip. He tells her she tells him that she's trying to go on a girls trip with her friends. She goes on the trip. He was already like kind of pushing her. She was a little reluctant to go at first. He was pushing her to go, had her go, came back. Everything was great. Had welcome home sex. And then he finds out through IG that she went on this trip with another man. Didn't even care who the man was. It was just the fact that she went with another man. All right. Now he thought she was the one. He like everything was great. This is a tuna catch, y'all. Tuna catch. Not a minnow. No, it's a tuna. It's a big whopper. I'm telling you. It's too big that you damn sure don't want to throw it back. Okay. But what do y'all think he should do? Should he go forward with this and maybe work it out, try to maybe even get my assistance? We did talk about that. I can't lie. Maybe get my assistance or maybe a therapist assistance and really work on this. Again, we're 6 months in. Okay. Give me a green heart if you feel like full speed ahead. You know what? Everybody makes mistakes. Shit happens. I've been in worse situations, whatever. Full steam ahead. We got to get this going. I can't throw this big catch away. I can't. Give me a green heart if you feel like I'm not throwing this big catch away. Give me a yellow heart if you feel like, I need to think. This is a lot. I don't know how I feel about this. I need to take some time. And maybe they take a day, take a couple days, take a couple weeks, whatever the case is, to think about it. Maybe just need some pause. Put a yellow heart if you think he just needs to take some pause and some time to think about all of this. Give me a red heart if it's a hell no. Cut it off. Blah, 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 blah. I'm cool off this bitch. She's on some bullshit. I'm cool. I'm good. Give me a red heart if you think he should clip. Now, again, they are in a relationship. So the question was, are they just talking? No, they are in. They decided that they were going to be together 6 months ago. This is a 6-month relationship. Very, very early. Actually, yeah, very early in the relationship. So 6 months. So okay, so I'm seeing some. Here's the comments. If they're only 6 months in, he needs to cut his losses now. Red heart. Did they establish they're exclusive? Yes, according to him, he thought they were exclusive. Okay, so I'm seeing 2 votes for a red heart. 2 votes for a yellow heart. I'm seeing red hearts. I see green plus red. I guess that's yellow. Is green plus red yellow? I don't know what it is. So I don't know. Clarify that, please. Green plus yellow. Green plus red. Is that a yellow? I think so. But so here's the deal. Let me put my therapist hat on. Channel Freud. Now maybe he is loving a woman who might not love him because maybe his mother didn't love him. It's like, no, I'm not gonna go that deep, but I don't know. But in all seriousness, okay. So in a realistic understanding about relationships, people don't like change. Okay. Human beings, regardless of whatever y'all want to admit to, human beings do not like change. We don't like change. It's very difficult for us. It's very hard for us. Any long-lasting, sustaining change, you have to essentially, according to various theories, you have to at least engage in it for at least 17 times, reoccurring. But at the same time, when it comes to on yourself, for yourself, I see green plus red equals brown. Okay, thank you for that. That's true. That's true. That's true. I guess he's shitting on her. Is that what you trying to say? I'm shitting on her. Okay, I'll take that. Hey to my newcomers. So, back to the therapeutic moment. We don't like change as human beings. And bottom line is that anything we're doing to change ourselves on a individual level, it takes some time. More time than you probably would expect. So think about like your weight loss journey. Sometimes you're going to go back and forth on that weight loss journey. Sometimes you're going to put yourself into a situation where like one week you're going hard at the gym, you eating right, you doing all this exercise, you there 7 days a week at the gym. And the next week you like, oh hell no, that was way too much. I can't do that shit. So maybe you go like once a week. And maybe you start eating like cookies and cakes again, and maybe some pizza or a cheeseburger there or there. And then maybe the week after that, or maybe a couple weeks after that, you're like, no, I'm going to go hard. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go in. And you start going in. And you kind of go on this back and forth until you figure out what that new normal is. Relationships are worse than that as it relates to getting on the same page, getting on a new normal flow of things, and that takes time. So what I mean by time, how much time does it really take? How much time is it really going to take Charli for me to get like it should be all good in the beginning, everything should be great in the beginning, everything should be like he should be all over me and I should be all over him in the beginning? Yeah. But you also are tying up some loose ends and some issues within yourself that maybe you might be dealing with as you are entering into this new relationship. So the realistic understanding is that the probability of cheating, of fucking up to some degree, of hurting each other's feelings in the first year is probably the highest. The first real heartbreak, the first devastation essentially will be within the first year of a relationship. And it doesn't always have to be like the cheating situation, but essentially it's because it takes a minimum births, deaths, divorces, marriages, and any other new change in your life, a minimum, and I say that very lightly, a minimum of 1 year to get used to that situation. And that's because you have to go through all the ups and downs of the year that brings, from January to February and Valentine's Day to March, April and the spring and all the rain and all that good stuff that's coming, to the cold weather and who to be with during that cold weather, to the summer and you out here and you having fun, and now you have a partner out here having fun too, and you're getting used to all of that, and they are getting used to all of that too. It's growing pains, minimum of 1 year. So when you are developing a new relationship, there is very much a high probability chance that somebody's going to fuck up. And that's because you are bringing in your old ways to a new situation, and you are trying to figure out, going back and forth, and trying to figure out how that new normal and what that new normal will look like. So am I saying just like accept the bullshit that comes? No, I'm not saying that. Everybody has their own tolerance. Everybody has their own threshold of what they can and can't take as it relates to their non-negotiables in a relationship. So if cheating is a non-negotiable to you, or, in this case, her going on a vacation with another man is a non-negotiable, then yes, you might have to cut it off. And if it's a situation that maybe she just messed up, maybe it was, she kind of just had a moment. Maybe she was going through some things before she even met him. Maybe she was dealing with some other issues, or maybe she's come out from a traumatic relationship and she doesn't really know how to be in a healthy relationship. This is where communication comes into play. This is where relationship healing comes into play. You might not be able to heal your partner, and that is definitely not your job to heal your partner. But you could definitely be by their side, supporting them in their healing process. But you have to talk about these things first. Lack of communication is a sure way to give yourself that red heart and cut that shit. So that is my therapeutic moments. I hope that made sense for all y'all. If you have any comments or you like Shanique, that's some bullshit. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm cool. That's them. Nah, cut that nigga, cut that bitch, or whatever you feel. Put it in the comments. But the bottom line is that it really does take at least a minimum births, deaths, marriages, divorce, any new changes, getting a new job. That's why you have a 90-day period, because you're supposed to get used to it. You have to get used to it. You have to figure it out. There's a learning curve to anything that's new because humans don't like change. All right. So take that with y'all. Free advice. There you go. There you go, Mr. Max. I hope that was helpful. The group consensus. That's a good question. Okay, so we got a question. How much shit should one take in a year? In that year, again, that's your threshold. People come in with various different backgrounds and various different situations, so it's really about your threshold. And that doesn't mean that you should get ran over all the time. And there's very much in that threshold, you also are showing and teaching that person the boundaries of what and what and when and what and how and whatever it is that you will or will not take. Okay, so you can show that person in that first year, oh no, hell no, that's not cool, that's not okay. And that's why you should take that pause. And that would be my vote. My vote is yellow. My vote is to take a pause, to take a moment and say, you know what? I don't know if I can go forward in the same way. So maybe we should reel this back and just start out with being friends. Because maybe we jumped a little too quickly into this situation. Yes, I find you beautiful. I find you attractive. I love this. I love everything you have going for you. But maybe something's going on deeper. Like, are you in therapy? Are you okay? Is everything good? Because more times than not, and this is something that's some real shit, but it's real true. More times than not, if people are cheating, it's because there's a deeper issue at hand. Maybe they don't feel worthy of a healthy relationship. Or maybe there's some other stuff that they're trying to find and they don't find in that person. So the cheating situation is not only because they're trying to say fuck you and you should deal with it, but more times than not, it's because there's some inner pain or inner hurts that they're dealing with. So it's more about that person and their cheating and their issues versus, the person being cheated on. So I hope that answers the question. So we are about to wrap up. I had a great show with y'all today. I had a wonderful show. Sex Talk with Charli is back, y'all. And make sure that you let everybody know. So I gotta tell y'all right now, Sex Talk with Charli is going to be ideally exclusively on YouTube live and YouTube live only. As soon as I get this crap up and going, because obviously we had some technical difficulties today, but everybody's not on YouTube, on IG, so I can't unfortunately only be on IG. I really have to do this on YouTube live, and I got it moving and I got it going, but I know I got to be a little more on point with it. So as soon as I get it up and moving, up and working, it's going to be on YouTube live. So make sure you subscribe now to my page. Go on YouTube, search Charli right now. Same thing as like my Instagram. This is Charli. This is _ Charli right now. Remove the this is _ part and put just Charli, CHARLI, no E. Right now, WRIGACNOW. Put that in the YouTube search and you will be able to find me on there. I will try to put streaming links in my bio as well. So if you are just tuning in or if you are new to Sex Talk with Charli, welcome. You have now become a part of my angels, and I love my angels. My angels are the best. So I appreciate y'all. Welcome to Charli's Tribe. And there will be a lot more to come, and I'm looking forward to this season of Sex Talk with Charli. There will also be more giveaways, as well as more ways to connect with me on a one-on-one level. So make sure if you have any questions or concerns, you reach out. I am Charli right now. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I am here to help anyone who is dealing with anything that relates to love, sex, and relationships. Okay. I'm going to give my outro of my motivational moment. I want you, I'm going to try to post this on my page. Yes, I am. I don't know if IG still allows you to do that. I know sometimes it acts super weird, so bear with me. But with that being said, I want to tell you guys I love you and thank you for joining. Um, Motivational moment. Whether it's dealing, I want to go back to the original topic of the after sex routine. As it relates to sex and self care, you have to make sure that you always put yourself first and your needs first. It is a stance of being selfish, but selfishness is necessary for survival. I'm going to say that again. Selfishness is necessary for survival. Okay. So essentially, you need to make sure that you are okay first. So, especially women, this is to the ladies. I don't know if this applies to men, but I'm sure it does. Men and women, after you having sex, please, if nothing else, go to the bathroom and wipe yourself down. Now, what is the reason for this? There's a lot of bacteria that each and every one of us carry. There's a lot of germs that each and every one of us carry. And when we merge and we collide, we start to share and include some of those germs that our bodies might not necessarily be used to. And our bodies will end up reacting to it. This is where infections come into play. So if you research any sort of bacteria disease or any other like fungal disease and things like that, there's a correlation to how it affects our mental health. A lot of times we become kind of cloudy, foggy minded. We can't see straight. We can't think straight. There's a lot of challenges with just being able to focus, being able to get good rest, all that good jazz. And that has a lot to do with the germs that are now clouding our judgment. So if you ever been caught up on a Negro, you ever been, can't get this girl in my head, why I keep thinking about him, da, 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 it might be because you allowed his germs or her germs to infect you. And everybody doesn't deserve to be allowed all up in you. Okay? So if he busting in you all the time, or you just laying in them juices and there is no cleanup after the fact or no removing of the germs, this is why you might be a little cloudy, a little foggy. You can't think straight. You can't see straight. Your mental health is off. You're depressed. You're not answering your phone calls. She's not answering. What the fuck? Oh my God, this is too much. Yeah, it is. So it's time for you to clean up. Hop up, no matter how good their sex is, boys and girls, and clean off. So you can be back to you. And only when it's time, when you are ready to procreate, when you are ready to commit to that person, should they be shooting up the club. Okay, that goes for guys and girls. All right, I will see you guys next week. Remember, tune in every Thursday at 9:30. We are on here for Sex Talk with Charli. And if you have a topic that you want to talk about, send me a DM. Or if you wanted some free advice, also send me a DM with the hashtag Help Me Charli, and I will get right back with you guys. It was a pleasure seeing all my angels again. I love y'all. I miss y'all. Have a good day, angels.